And good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the March 10th edition of Morning Mindset. Oh, Morning Mindset. Makers and movers. It's been a while since I messed that one up. But good morning, welcome, welcome, welcome. Today's topic is going to be standing out in a crowd. I think we all need help with that, and I definitely need some help with it. So research, put some stuff in, and we're going to do it. So first up, if you're first time here, long time here, you know who you are, where you're from, what's in your cup, what the weather is like in your area. Next up, I need your five. What are five things that you are going to accomplish today? DTF. I'll say we had a pretty decent weekend of DTF, and we're going to talk about that in a second. We've got shirts that need to be pressed, temporary tattoos that need to get done, content creation that needs to happen, and then I got to work on the business. There's a bunch of other little stuff in there, but there's certain parts with working on the business I've been trying to do every day. So blocking out time for that, blocking out time for content creation every day as well too. So those are two things that are going to be pretty much on the list all the time. Now with that, Friday's topic, what did we talk about Friday? Was it about using pretty much like event-based marketing for things, right? Like putting them in there. So I went ahead and created a quick little ad that we ran over the weekend. It was just threw $15 at it each day, so spent $30 on it, and it was a spring move your clock forward, event that we did for DTF. We had a code that we put out there, ran an ad for it, and I'll say that we spent $30, and we brought in from people using that code $559. So spend 30, make 559. Just saying, this is working. So continuing on from last week and talking about that before we get into standing out in that crowded market and checking in those things is this week. What do we have? We have St. Patrick's Day coming up next Tuesday, so you can run something for the next Tuesday. Then next week, Selection Sunday is on Sunday, so we can actually do March Madness. You can tie something into there. So there's the next 2 weeks that we can of relative events that are coming up that we can market our stuff for. So come up with a look at the Irish deal or something for there. Then we got March Madness after that. What's the worst that can happen? You spend some money, right? So we'll be putting those together. But I just want to real world stuff. We spent 30. We made $559 this weekend off that code. So I will take it. Let's check in and see how people are doing this morning. What's up, Chuck? Good morning to you from rainy Florida. As far as weather here, it's supposed to get like the 70s today. I think is what I saw. 70s. I think we're good up until like the end of the week. But let me double check here what we got. I'm pretty sure we got a high of like 70 today, and then what do we got? Because it's like 34 out now. Yeah, 72. And then 57, 63, 72, 74, and then 57 and trash on Saturday for the parade, bi-state parade. We have a parade that goes through 2 states, just so you know. Pretty cool. All right. And then Barb, good morning, North Central Minnesota, 38, cloudy, water in the cup, 5 things, embroider shirts, sewing alterations, scheduling, badge patch layouts, and cut and vinyl. Very fun day for Barb. Hi, Chuck from Barb. Good morning, Barb from Chuck. Rena, good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. How's everybody feeling this morning? Do we got, that hour sleep that get with you? Threw me off a little this morning. And I'll tell you about this weekend that we had. Connie, good morning. Southwest suburb of Chicago. It's 34 and sunny. Going to be 68 today. Coffee in the cup, embroider hats, shirts, press shirts, sew patches, and post for small business and area group. Love that, Connie, that post on small business for area group. Take advantage of everything that you can, right? Hi, Rena and Connie from Barb. Cindy, good morning. Drinking Big Apple energy drink and getting ready for the warm sandal weather. That's right. 5 things. Unpack supplies, print price tags, card bows, cut fabric, embroider more bunnies. Love it, love it, love it. Hi, all, Jerry. Jerry, good morning to you. Hi, Jerry from Barb. And Jerry, congrats on the sales, Todd. Thanks, Jerry. And that's just so, we talked about it on Friday. I said, let's run an ad out there. We didn't even really get into like the mix of it. I just let Facebook do that. I didn't put in a custom audience. I just wanted to be like, okay, Facebook, here's what we want. And that's what it did. So I'll take it. Hi, Barbrina and all. Tea in the cup. Very nice. So this weekend we had, it was a good weekend. It wasn't too trashy out. We got some stuff accomplished. Went to the mall and saw how dead it was. And it was only because through our local, through our Little League, we had a coupon this weekend for Dick's. And so not that kind. Sporting goods. And with Hudson and Ball, it was like, okay, let's run down there. It's at the mall. I forgot how dead that mall was. That was disheartening. It's like, that sucks. Saturday we had trivia. So me and this is what I'm telling you. Family dynamic is fun. It was me and Corey and my ex-wife and her husband and our daughter's boyfriend's parents. We all played trivia together. So we played trivia. We were in first place going to the last round, and we lost on, I believe, a technicality because it says in Monsters Inc., where does the power come from? Now, if we remember Monsters Inc., it came from fear, screaming, and then at the end it was laughter. So we put scream / laughter. We didn't get the point. We lost by 10 points, which each one is 10 points. So that's a little, I was jaded by that. And there was a couple other tables that were like, yeah, laughter, because that's what it was at the end of the movie. It went from fear, and then, the scare brought them up, and the laughter brought it there. I'm like, that's what I'm saying. So we lost technicality, but it's fun. We do that, every year, we get together, go do some trivia, and it's a fun time. So gotta love that. With that, let's see. Ooh, Jerry. Ooh, I'm back on Facebook. Yeah, baby. You'll have to tell us all about how that happened. Rena, love the sun being up later, but time, yes. Like last night, because usually throughout winter, from that November, from Halloween till mid-March, I always have to be like, okay, what are we doing for dinner? If we're grilling something out, I have to make sure to start it. Otherwise, I make sure to the lights outside are going to work, because when it's dark, it's hard to see in the grill, even with lights and things like that. So last night, didn't even have to worry about that. Fired the grill, did some nice pub burgers, the big old thick bad boys. That was nice. And then I think continuing on our grilling adventure, it's either going to be brat patties or butterfly pork chops tonight, with the other one tomorrow, and then there. So it's definitely great to have that sun staying later. Hi, Cindy from Barb. Hi, Jerry from Rena. And technicality, I know, total trash. I should have won. We should have won. And Barb says, I headed for 57 today. It's short-lived, rain, snow coming this evening. I don't want any of that. And then hi, Barb from Cindy. Okay, so I say we get right into it. So let's talk about something that I think we all struggle with at some point, and it's how to stand out, from your competition. And let's I don't know a better way to put it, but the market's crowded. Whatever you make, there are thousands of other people making it too. And if you're in, a little a niche, like custom apparel or engraving, sublimation, sewing, whatever, you're just not competing with other small businesses. We're now up against Amazon and Walmart and every other mass-produced product that's out there, and it sucks. So how do we make our business the ones that people remember? How do we get those people to choose us over someone else? And that's kind of what we're going to dive into today. We went through, found 5 strategies that we're going to test out. We're going to go through and see what we can do to make us stand out in that crowded market. And, we'll get some examples and some actionable steps. And so what we want to do is we want to make your brand unforgettable. So, what do you say? Get right into it. Number 1 is we need to find your secret sauce. So what does it mean? What makes you different? If you want to stand out, you just can't be another maker selling the same thing as everyone else. You need to find your secret sauce. That's the thing that makes you and your business different from the rest of them. So if we look in this, things that like the personal touch. When you buy from a big company, what do you feel? Nothing, right? It's just a transaction. There's no connection. There's no personality. It's just another order number. And so us being small businesses have that advantage of that personal connection. So maybe, afterwards or when they're doing it is a handwritten thank you note. Pack your orders in a unique way, maybe extra care, or maybe just share a personal story about your journey. These small touches really make that customer remember you. And when we're looking at at what we're doing, and I've said before, find your niche and run with it. But we need to, like niche down like a pro. You know, somebody who's laser engraving. So maybe just being instead of hey, we're a laser engraver. What if you became like that go to person for custom engraved gifts for firefighters, right? So that's the thing. Yep, we can do this. That's and that's what we're going to focus on. So you become that go-to person of it. Instead of selling shirts to everybody, what if you made shirts just for dog lovers, and those are the people that you focused on? The more that you get into a niche, so the deeper that you go into it, the less competition that you're going to have. So keep that in mind. And as you go through this, maybe write down three things that makes your business unique. Could be your story, the customer experience, or the audience that you serve. And if you don't know that it is, hey, this is more content creation. Ask your past customers why they bought from you instead of somebody else. This is going to give you the answers to your questions. Just ask. That's what we got to do, is just ask for it. Number two is, we don't want a job, right? We would want to love what we're doing. So with that, we really have to, build a brand and just not a business for it. Um, a lot of us only focus on our products, but people just don't buy products. They buy from brands that they can connect with. So when we're thinking about what that means, is a lot of consistency is what is going to help you win. So if our stuff looks like a random mess of colors and fonts and product photos, people are going to forget about it. But if we can make every post, every product, and every package kind of have that same look, that same feel, that same vibe, and that's even just having your watermark on it of something in the same spot every time, your brand becomes more recognizable. A great thing to think about is think Starbucks. Hey, think Starbucks. You know, this you can spot from a mile away, right? Your brand should just be as consistent. You know what that is. You know what that means. That's what we want to strive for. You know, some brands are really funny and playful. I like Wendy's on Twitter, dude. If you don't, if you haven't followed any of that or X or whatever, it's X. It's not Twitter. It's X. But with Wendy's, um, they they bring the heat, and so it's always great with it. Um, what's your brand's personality? If you're fun and down to earth, let that shine in your emails. Let it shine in your captions and your customer interactions. People should know what to expect from you. And there's somebody had they said that there's two versions of Todd. There's customer service Todd, where this is when I'm presenting information. This is when I'm talking with customers. This one here, where I really slow down with what I'm talking about. I be on point with what I'm saying. I'm trying to generally make them feel like I am listening and I'm connected because I am, and I want them to know I'm not thinking 80 steps ahead of them like I am. I want to know that I am right there with them and for that. But there's also regular Todd that sometimes I say things that are inappropriate, and I maybe drop an F bomb here and there, but I really try not to do that. Um, so, when we're thinking about, when we're thinking about different ways to do things, maybe some brand words. If you look at it, can you choose three brand words that describe your business? Bold, fun, creative, handcrafted, elegant, personal. Make every post, every email, and every product listing that you put out there reflect those words that define your business for it. Uh, an easy one that we can do is just showing some of that behind the scene magic. Right? People love seeing things how or love seeing how things are made, and especially when they're handmade. So how can you do this? Pictures. Everybody has a camera. Everybody has a phone. Everybody can take pictures and videos. So if you're only posting finished products, you really are missing out. Can we share a video of a printer printing, a laser engraver engraving, an embroidery machine working? You know, can we share a video of those things that are going through the process? Customer feels more connected when they process. behind what they're buying. Like we can see that process. Ooh, oh, okay, I seen that. It went from the design. Oh, now it's printing out. Oh, now here it is. So being able to do that, and even if your video is not there, take pictures of each process, and when you're inside of your social media platform, create a carousel of each one going through it. You know, another way for that kind of behind the scenes thing is at the end of the day, you are the one that is the most powerful way to stand out. You, your story, your brand. So, maybe you started your business to spend more time with family, or because you wanted, high quality products that didn't exist, or you wanted to put smiles on people's faces. Sharing that will really turn your customers into loyal fans because they feel connected to you, they feel a part of it. So, how can we do this? This week, how hard would it be for you to just post one behind the scenes video, picture carousel, or personal story about why you do what you do? You don't need fancy editing, explosions, sparkles, anything like that. Just be real and share your process with them. Uh, Checking how we doing. Do these make sense so far? Seeing if I missed anything through here. Jerry said technicality. Yeah, 100% laughter. We should at least hide. Um, and Barb says direct one-to-one communication. Extra services such as alterations, offering embroidery garment accessory service, set my business apart. Ooh, what's it offer embroidery garment accessory service? That sounds fancy. See? And now I'm intrigued. I want to know what that is. Professional quality and hometown service. I love that. Professional quality and hometown service. There are so many things that people can just go online and click right now to buy. We even have running into that on the spiritware side of things, which that's where there's local schools that are using national chains. No clue how they got it. These ones don't bad back, and that's a great part to add to it is that hometown service. Jeff, good morning to you. Hi, Jeff. Nice, Barb. And Jeff, morning from Jerry. Tim, good morning. Long call. I'm here now. Good. Long call should be long money, right? And Cindy says, I love making customers laugh. Chicken tuttis, right? Dog butt poop bags, and sassy towels are some of my signature items. If someone doesn't see my merch and giggle, I'm not doing my job. Love it. Love it. Love it. It's a dog. That's what I was trying to figure out. Dog butt poop bags. I get it. Uh, yeah, Jerry, they do make sense. Like the words to use in each post. Yeah, we just want to try and reflect some of those things that are there. So number 4, offer something that nobody else does. So if we're selling the same things at the same price in the same way that everybody else is, it's really going to be tough to stand out. So what's the trick to that? Can we offer something unique that makes them buying from us a no-brainer? And how does that work? Well, if we're looking at everybody selling tumblers, right? So is there a way for us to offer a matching product? So maybe there's a matching sticker or a keychain that goes along with it, or can we do some custom engraving on it? Can we bundle and customize that and create that little extra part of it? Because those little extras may make people choose you instead of somebody else. Can we do VIP perks for repeat customers? What can we do to make customers feel special? Well, for us, that's the thing. You're in our VIP group. Guess what? You get percentage off some, you get early access to things, you have your own community with it. So yeah, we take care of those people that, are part of our community. With this, can we offer early access to new designs? Maybe a discount for a second purchase or a customer appreciation giveaway. When people feel valued, they keep coming back. And that's all on us to do. We want to make everybody feel valued so that way they keep coming back. So maybe this week you can sit in where we're doing our brain dumps and we're going through things. Can you come up with one unique offer that you can introduce this month? And it doesn't have to be anything crazy. Just what's a unique offer? Can you bundle a product? Maybe there's a special upgrade, or maybe there's some kind of perk for repeat customers. What can you do? Think about it. And finally, what I feel is a big part of it is we want customers to feel like they're part of the community. People just don't buy things; they want to be part of something. So if we can create a community around our brand, it will really build, a loyal customer base and keep them coming back. So what, are some examples of that? Facebook groups and VIP clubs. We've seen endless ones of those, right? The monthly club to get into, just where, your private customers are for things, they can share photos, get sneak peeks of things, interact with you. When people feel like they're a part of something, they buy more often. And when it comes to posting, we've said it, time and time again through a lot of these ones that we've done, is we got to stop posting, here's my product now, buy now. Instead, we need to get people talking. So we're going to, run some polls, maybe ask some fun questions, do some giveaways. The more engagement that we can create, the more people will remember us and our brand. So, is there a way that you can build a community around your brand? What is that way? Is it starting a group? Is it running a contest? Creative interacting posts? It doesn't have to be anything big. We can start small and grow. So that's what we got. It's time to stand out. A lot of people, especially in the maker realm, are, now that spring is starting to get here, the market's going to start opening. We're going to see more stuff going on every week for it. So what do we need to do to stand out? Because we're just not selling a product. We're building a brand, we're building a community, and we're creating an experience for our customers. So if we want to stand out in that crowded market, we have to be intentional. And ways that we can do that is, we're going to find the secret sauce. So what makes you different? We're going to build a brand and just not a business, because we're going to be consistent. We're going to show off behind the scenes magic, because people love seeing the process. We're going to offer something that no one else does, so it makes buying from us irresistible. And we're going to create a community around our brand, because people want to belong. So pick one of these, implement it this week, and I want to see how you do, because those small changes are going to lead to big results. And, at the end of it, we got to remember our business is as unique as we are. So show up, stand out, and own your space in the market. So it's time to stand out. Which one are you going to do this week? And that's what we're wrapping up with. We'll check in. We'll get everybody out of here. We got our mentorship call that starts in 35 minutes. If you're not a part of that, go in the description. There's there. Along with all of our affiliate links. Remember, it costs you nothing to use. We make a small percent of it. It does help the channels out. So please offer those to do it, when you can. Let's see, what did I miss here? Very nice, Cindy, a unique personality. Cindy is very unique. Hi, Tim from Barb. Hi, Tim. Cindy, what's a dog butt poop bag? And Cindy said, I had a typo. It should say poop bag. The poop bag comes out the dog's butt. I have a grommet on the whole part. It's pretty legit. Cindy, post a picture in the group and we'll show it. Yeah, they're pretty cute with it. All right. So this week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we do this 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. We've got a couple other things in the works. So I'm going to try and get those scheduled up so we can do it there. Baseball, softball designs. I said I'd have them done by the end of the day. We're going to have at least 10 designs up. That's the work on the business side of it. We're going to at least have 10 designs up for those. So those transfers will be good to go. We're also going to look at, creating a couple other deals. Like, so we've got St. Patrick's Day. So what can we do with that? And we've got, March Madness coming up from there. So what can we schedule around and do with that and see what happens? So I'm pretty excited about that. With all of this, if you're watching the replay, make sure to put Team Replay down there. As always, please like, subscribe, and share. Sharing is caring. And until next time, peace, love, press on. We'll see you then.